Hey traders, John Hell here. Let's have a look at what's happening with the markets today. Market's getting a bit of a pullback right now on all the indices. I want to share with you what I'm seeing right now across these markets. There could be false breakouts. There could be just pullbacks in the markets. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into today's update here. Now there's a few things that's happening right now, guys, that's really important to make sure that we're doing with our trading this year. The first thing that I must say, guys, is that you must be flexible with the markets, okay? And on the back of that, make sure that you are not just trading anything, but you're trading based off a set of rules, like a rule-based entries in these markets. It's so important. So many people right now are losing money in these markets because they're not using rule-based entries to get involved with these markets here. So let's have a look at the S&P 500. So look at the S&P 500. This S&P 500. This actually could now be a false breakout. It's really interesting, right? We had a break to the upside, right? But now we're getting a reversal back to the downside. And as you can see that we actually had this is the hourly chart here. We actually had the reversal to the downside. So that's what's happening right now, okay? So you can see we actually broke to the upside and then now we've actually reversed back down. So looking at this level through here, we definitely have a level coming up through there, I would say. But looking at this level through here, guys, it does look like to me on this at least on a short-term level basis, that we could see a bit more of a pullback now on the S&P 500 because we've now had a false breakout to the upside and now it's actually reversed back down. And so now, guys, I was bullish here because the market was bullish, but now the market's reversed. And I know some of you guys are gonna like, yeah, whatever. But the whole thing is that the market's now giving us a false breakout. So we're probably now likely to come back down to around about these levels down here on the S&P 500 through there, right? So right through there on the S&P 500. So that's what I'm looking at there when it comes to that. When it comes to the S&P 500 here, just make sure, traders, make sure that you are not, just make sure that you are not entering the markets based off what you think is going to happen. Like, well, I think the market's going to drop now. Okay, it's so important to use rule-based entries for these markets. And if we go have a look at, say, the Dow Jones right now could indeed be getting ready to have a possible move on the downside. We are in this overall sort of bullish flag formation through here on this Dow Jones chart, right? So we have this Dow Jones chart all through here, right? So, but what we could be getting now is possibly now a break to the downside because we are hovering around this level through here. So we could possibly start to see a bit of a move to the downside, possibly even come back down to these levels through here. So we're definitely at an area of support, like strong levels of support all through there. As you can see, that's the strong level of support that we're seeing right now in the markets there. And we could be getting ready to have a move to the downside, looking at that level through there. So that whole point through there, we could be getting ready to possibly have something like that coming out of the Dow Jones. Now that's the Dow Jones through there. We're still not breaking up, which I was thinking that we're going to, but we're not doing that yet. But looking at, say, things like the Nasdaq still is in a very strong upward trend. Right, so we have a low, we have a higher low, and we have a high low and high low, and the markets come up. Now we're getting what? What are we doing? What are we doing now? We're just getting a pullback, right? So this is just a really nice, healthy up, down, up, and now a bit of a pullback. On the Nasdaq, at least, it looks like that we could possibly get a movement to the downside, and then possibly a reversal back to the upside to start to see possibly something like that again on the Nasdaq. So the Nasdaq is actually looking quite strong right now. In the market, and it does look like that we're possibly going to start to see a nice strong. To me, it looks like we're possibly getting a pullback, but The Nasdaq is the strongest one out of the whole lot because we are in a strong upward trend. So this is just a pullback here, looking at that level through there. Let's go have a look at gold right now, guys. And gold is continuing to just have a nice little small short-term pullback. I am very, very bullish on gold long-term. You still see through here on these weekly charts that we have this low point through here, this higher low, and then also another higher low through there. So the gold market is still in a very strong upward trend. So any of this pullback here that we're getting right now, is probably going to be that, just a pullback against the trend, right? Up, higher low, up, higher low, and then we're probably going to start to do something like that in the markets as well too. Now looking at silver as well too, is that silver market, what's happening through up and then down, we're probably likely to get a bit of a support level through here on the silver market, and then away we go to the upside from there. So there's a quick little update for everyone across the markets. It's a bit of a mixed bag right now, but the Nasdaq is the strongest one out of the whole lot of them. Just make sure, traders, to finish off this update, just to make sure that you, again, using rule-based entries. That first thing in the description there, guys, click on that. You'll be able to get you'll be able to get access to my trading course. The first video is all about my trading system I use. If you would like to get more private coaching from me every single week, and see the trades that I'm personally taking, again, traders, right now especially, you need to be patient. If you're not patient, you are going to get your head handed to you right now in these markets, because there's no real good strong movement yet, and it's in these moments where most traders get destroyed because they're flipping, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. And they're really, really, really flipping, and it's really destroying any chances of them actually doing really well in the markets. So traders, make sure that you're using rule-based entries. And again, if you do need some help, you would like to get some more private coaching from me, maybe even trade live with me every single day, second link in the description there. Click on that, guys. Fill out the application form, and I'll speak to you real soon.